Welcome. This is Matthew Moulton. This will be a 5-minute presentation for the Data 620 Data Management and Visualization course at the University of Maryland at University College under Professor Prasanna Mehta. The topic is which of 4 different economic indicators have most affected the median home price in Brevard County, Florida. As you can see on the chart here, the first 4 years here from 1997 to 2001, there's a relatively mild increase in the median home price. However, starting in 2002 all the way up to 2006, there's a very steep increase all the way up to a maximum of $217,975. For the next 5 years, there is a pretty steep decrease all the way down to just under $100,000, where it starts a very slow climb and then an accelerating climb up to 2015, where it finishes out at $136,100. So what we can see here is that there was an increase up to a peak, a huge drop-off, and then a recovery. Now the interesting point of this thing is it shows that the peak was in 2006, whereas most people acknowledge the home slowdown began in 2008 and 9 time frame. So this is something we're going to be looking at among the other economic indicators. As you'll notice here, you'll see that the 3 different indicators, median household income, per capita GDP, and household size, none of them show any activity which appears to correlate with the action of the median home price between 1997 and 2016. You'll notice that if you look at median household income, it's a fairly straight rise with only mild variations. If you look at the per capita GDP, it's very parallel to the median household income, and if you look at household size, it only shows a slight decrease during it. There's no indication that there's anything of interest between the peak and trough of the median home price and household size. So the next thing we're going to look at is the main focus of this project. The chart we're looking at here is the one we're going to focus on. So if you look at the blue line here, that's the median home price. The pink line here is the unemployment rate for Brevard County during this time period. For the first 5 years, there's almost no correlation between the 2 sets of data. They appear to go up and down independently of each other or have minimal effect on each other. However, when you look at the final years of the data here, you'll notice that as the unemployment descends, home price ascends. As unemployment ascends, median home price descends. So you see an almost inverse sine wave relationship between these 2 data points. This makes sense. If unemployment rate goes up, the ability to purchase homes and to even pay for homes already under mortgage becomes difficult, which would drive the price down. You see a near tripling of the unemployment rate and a 50% drop of the peak home price of $217 all the way down to just under $100,000. What we're going to look at next is, can we plot out where these data are related, how they are related. So in this chart you see the median household income plotted against the unemployment rate. You see the trend line here has an R-squared value of 0.07, which is very low, shows very little relation with the data provided, and a p-value of 0.25, 5 times greater than the 0.05 that's usually desired. So as we look at these values, we can see there appears to be a small group of data points down here that could be separated out. So let's see what happens if we plot just these points, excluding those 5 in the bottom. See what happens. Now we see that we have a p-value of 0.56, R-squared value, of 0.56, and a p-value now of 0.001 that shows a very strong correlation. However, something that I've noticed is that the relationship does not appear to be linear. If you notice, the scatter plot is clearly negative, but appears to decrease less as we go to the right. If we change the trend line from linear to logarithmic, we see a higher R-squared value of 0.677 and a p-value of 0.0001, which shows a very strong correlation between the 2 variables. Thank you very much for listening.